Hey there, JayborinoPlays here. Welcome back, playing some more Race with Destiny, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. We're on mission 6. It's the finale, the true Destiny. We still racing with it? The final mission of the campaign. So it says that our maximum unit limit is 100. I assume that means 100 supply. Because can you imagine having 100 carriers? I know I can. It would probably run at 2 frames a second, though. We are inside the oldest sanctuary of my tribe. The second fragment of the Void Distorter is somewhere on the lower level. I have a bad feeling, Daelaam, but we need to get to the artifact. Otherwise, the sacrifices of our brothers will be in vain. This is where our fate will be decided, my friend. We must press on. And may Adun watch over us. Short but sweet. I like it. Find a way to get to the artifact. Tolaris and Daelaam must survive. You know, it's a luxury to have a decent story in a custom campaign. I've quite enjoyed this one, and I think that going back to missions 2 and 4, if we played them with the updates that have recently been applied, then the text speed would make it a lot more impactful. Now, Taldarian's betrayal, that's the one thing I'm like, I think it almost would have been more interesting and impactful if he just died. Like, we show up, we're like barely escaped from the Zerg, and we're like, we're here to help you, the Taldarian are on the way, we need to prepare, and then suddenly the traitors make themselves known and they kill Taldarian. I think that would have been a lot more interesting, just because I feel like his betrayal really didn't matter. You know, I think Nerazim is a more interesting antagonist only because he's actually on the map and he's causing you problems. Back in mission 5. Okay, let's get started. But who knows? This is the last mission. There's more to be seen. Lower level of Laziat Sanctuary. But in any case, I mean, the story isn't hugely complex, but it's enjoyable. I like it. I would not have anticipated the presence of this underground tunnel system within the sanctuary. Our architects were truly masters of their craft. The creation of this sanctuary took more than a decade, but now it is our last hope for salvation. The second fragment of the Void Distorter is not far from here. Be careful, Tolaris. The entrance to this sanctuary has been sealed for centuries. I know not what we will have to face. Ah, brothers, your presence here is truly admirable. For you to be here without the Zerg or my forces stopping you, that must mean Nerazim is no more. A pity. Taldarion, at last you have shown yourself, betrayer. So you were the one to drive the Zerg into a frenzy. Thousands of my brethren died in their rampage. They were all traitors, Daelaam. Their fates are of no consequence or concern to me. It is a pity that you too embarked on this path. One way or another, the artifact will be mine. Kill them. Well, he's here now, so I guess that's, you know, I take back what I said. The fact that he's here and he's the bad guy makes sense. Zap him. Got him. Use Shadow Blade. Well, I'm stuck currently, so no. Use it. Oh god, please don't. I almost took some health damage there. Daelaam, kill him. It is impossible for Taldarian to get the artifact before us. We need to find a place where we can deploy a base. We will need the help of troops. Almost took some health damage. Well, there's a micro mission. I can't control Daelaam, can I? Oh, he's just following us around. That's fine. I mean, he's just the Shadow Fury that we need him for. The lift is okay, but we don't need it. That's fine if he just wants to do things like that. So we have Shadow Blade now, so we're like a mix of Zeratul and Artanis from the base campaign. Zip zoom over here. Just waiting for spells to use. So the fact that it said that we have a supply limit to me means this is a macro mission of some sort. We may be constrained on the number of units we can have because we're underground and we can't get reinforcements to us. Though Avalak should be coming with the fleet at some point. Here we will deploy our base. Tolaris, I have bad news. Taldarion wanted to destroy the only passage to the artifact, but these bridges cannot be destroyed. Therefore, he had to deactivate them. I I think these devices block bridges. By destroying them, we can get to the artifact. You're correct, brother. My brothers and I will hold the eastern passage to our base until you can restore the bridge leading to the second fragment. Well, then we must make haste. Okay, here we go. We do have a base that we can control this time. Find Protoss relics. Ah! Upgrades! Where are they? There's one right there. Go get it, buddy. Just start some probes. So, okay, the Laziat are here, but we can't control them. They're just going to defend stuff for us. What did we get? Orbital Assimilator. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So it seems like Taldarion being able to control the Zerg, like take control of them after they went through the wormhole, I guess, you know, him being able to do that is important. So I guess I kind of take it back. Him being the one that betrays us is impactful and meaningful in a way. I think it could have been set up a little bit differently. But in any case, it is what it is. I kind of want to try to dive and see if I can get that that relic up there. Just to see if I can get it, because, you know, we're not really doing much in our base. We're just getting set up. And at the very least, there's some resources we can get here. So what if we just lure these guys in here? I mean, it's a decent amount of stuff. But I mean, again, well, hang on a second. Hang on a second. They may be rebuilding this stuff. I kind of want to just go and see, like, just quick save, and then we'll just go for it. So it seems like we're going to get attacked from up here. I mean, the answer is probably mass void rays, right? Oh, we can't make air units under here. So Avalax is not going to be coming to our rescue. See, if they're not... Hang on. So quick save, and we're just going to right-click to this and see if we can make it. We can lightning dash through. Okay, well, that's probably expected. Okay, go now. Occasionally kill Zerglings so we don't get surrounded. What is it? Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Nope. Okay, upgrades for sentries. I'm glad I at least looked. And I quick saved before we did it. I just wanted to see what it was, to see if it was worth running for it. So we can make a decent army to go and grab that pretty quick. But, you know, the double shield heal is good, but not required, if you ask me. So Tolaris, just stay back here. And I have to go find where the other one is, too. The last,
You must construct additional pylons.
The last thing. So we only have a small amount of supply available to us. It said only 100, so we'll see. The interesting thing about the Tolaris stuff is, like, I don't understand why he's doing this in the first place. I guess he's working with the Taldarian, and it's interesting that he also can control the Zerg. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting implications there. And, like, why are these other Ire Protoss siding with him? I don't know. I don't think it's that important. I think he's like a Taldarian sympathizer, essentially, and so are these units that are hanging out with him. That's all I can assume. You know what time it is. It's Dark Shrine time. Let's go ahead and set up some defense at the top of this ramp, as we've been doing previously.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we're still capped at +1, and I don't know why. Because it is the end of the campaign. The campaign is only 6 missions, though, 7 maps. So I guess it makes sense why you can only have so much of a certain... I don't know. It's not that important. What I think is they are working on other campaigns, so it's possible that, like, campaign 2 will let you get up to +2, etc., etc. I don't know. Okay, and then grab this. Cool. Now, I want to set up just a little bit of defense and then go and grab that sentry upgrade. It seems prudent to do that, so I'm going to do that. Oh, this is all unbuildable, so this was a waste for me to build it this way. That's fine. I'm not sure if I have the opportunity to see if he has HP regeneration, and I don't really want to test it. Okay, that should be fairly sufficient for now. So we're going to make some DTs to bring with us. Not too many. Get these upgrades out pretty fast. And I don't need like a Twilight Council or anything right now, so I can make Dark Archons. And if we're stuck in terms of supply, Dark Archons seem like the right choice. I don't know what we're going to want to take, because it's not like we're not seeing a lot of really strong units, but would probably be worthwhile. Yeah, zip through, kill those things. Good stuff. Did I lose another cannon, or did I just never make another I think it was just set up a little bit more. It's fine. It doesn't hurt. Okay, so again, we want to go down there and try to snag the sentry upgrades, because it's there, we can see it. There's also a few Vespene pickups down here, so let's go and grab these. Whoop, look out. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna assume that we're safe at home. Oh yeah, looks good. So, again, why am I attacking down here? Kind of hard to say. Kill this. Because there's a whole enemy base down here. So it's gonna be hard to get through this. There we go. Okay, let's stick to the top and just try to let's aim for our actual objective here. Let's see if we can actually just grab the artifact, then we can back up and go for the attacks that are actually coming for our base. Okay, we don't need to kill Overseers. There we go. So sentries now have shield healing. This area seems fine for now. Very tempting to just keep pushing. Unfortunately, I can't warp in from my allies' pylons. Not that that's a really big deal. Yeah, they're rebuilding, so if we're going to attack that base, we need to do it in, like, one fell swoop. So, I think, like, where do we need to go? Is it, like, down here or up? I don't know. Also, can he defend himself? Because I can defend myself. I'm confident of that. What I don't know is if our buddy here is competent to hold on himself or not. I think we're supposed to have less supply, implying that Dalinar is going to supply the remainder of our army. Yeah, see, that's, again, very self-sufficient. I can get more just in case. It's really the energy on the shield batteries that could be a concern. We don't need too many sentries in here. I think we just need some extra frontline support in the shape of DTs, and then just a few stalkers to get rid of flyers.
From the shadows, I'm here in the shadows.
Okay, the attacks are ramping up a little bit, so if we want to get down there, I think we need to go now. Else the units that we have may end up not being quite enough. What can we make? We can make Colossi on this map. They're going to be real expensive, but if we can get a couple of them out, they are the fire Colossi, aren't they? Which is real good. I think we need to pick a side. The thing is, I don't think Dalinar is going to be able to hold out indefinitely, so that's why I think we want to focus on him. Okay, let's get everyone up here. Yes, this seems proper. We get rid of this. It seems like a decent chunk of enemy attacks are focusing on this area. Oh, no. Don't do this to me. Don't do it to me. I'm very unhappy. I'm very unhappy. Reavers! Don't die to broodlings, dog. You're better than that. Oh, no. Can we seal these caves or anything like that? Okay, we've taken all the pressure off of Dalinar, so now we can come up here and focus on not dying to Reavers. Which is all we need to focus on now. Don't die to Reavers. Probably just want to try to take control of Reavers where they are visible. We do have 2 Dark Archons with full energy, almost full energy, which means they can mind control twice. That's quite good. We also have an Annihilator, so let's hotkey our spellcasters, if you could count annihilators as spellcasters. And maybe we can at least get in here and reduce a lot of the Zerg attacks coming our way. That would be ideal. Can't target air units with mind control? What? That's weird. Take him quick. Okay, good. So we got a Reaver. That's something. A lot of our ground units are dead. That's fine. So let's go ahead and get a bunch more gateways. It looks like Tolaris does have some HP regen. Just to confirm. Oh, there's our last... Oh, perfect. Well, what's it going to be? Hopefully it's something decent. Yeah! With these upgrades, getting to the artifact will be much easier. Okay. Definitely get these Colossi out. And we took a lot of the pressure off of our stuff because of these Reavers. Or wait, no. We mind-controlled the Reavers. My brain's thinking of two different things here. We mind-controlled the Reavers, which is good, and we took a lot of pressure off of ourselves because we destroyed one of the Zerg bases. Though I assume once we extend the bridges, it's just going to get worse. Okay, these are all finishing. And then hotkey there. Pop these bad boys open. I think that's all the tech that's available to me on this map, so. And yeah, let's make zealots so that they can die to Reavers really fast. That sounds exciting. Okay, let's go. Guess at least cast confusion on him. That lasts a long time, too, doesn't it? 10 seconds. That's enough to actually kill them. All right, they have whirlwindy zealots. Oh, mind control is 150. In the original, in the Legacy of the Void campaign, it's less than that, so. We are at maximum supply. Okay, let's see if we can lure some of these to us. Just gotta get them to stand in the fire, and then we're in good shape. Now that we're maxed out, we want to start mind controlling more, so. Hey, Daelaam, it'd be cool as if you came and attacked. You ever think about that? Okay. Definitely take him. Yeah, I think, especially because of the supply constraint, Dark Archons appear to be the smartest choice. I also have too much supply in Zealots right now. Sentry's good. Probably get one more Colossus instead. Oh! That's worth getting. Let's back away from the ramp, too. Grab these, even though... I just need the gas. Yeah, I just don't have enough energy, because I keep using Confuse because of the scary Reavers. Let's just get up this ramp. There's an expansion we can take here, too, so... Yeah, still no... You guys just need to focus on this Reaver. Yes, burn, you fool! Burn! Okay, let's clean this up. I'm going to send a probe up to take this base. I can only imagine we're going to get attacked from this direction when the time is right, so let's finish this up. I want that Reaver. I mean, I don't... I hate it by default, but I think it's probably worth trying to take it, so let's wait for the energy on this guy. Go for it. Worth it. And there's the bridge. So it may be worthwhile trying to... Well, let's get one more Dark Archon. It might be worth waiting to get this set up a little bit, because we're going to get attacked. As these bridges extend, we're just going to start getting flooded with units inevitably. So, maybe let's play it a little smart.
We are one with the shadow.
Let's put our units right here and just leave a couple... Well, no, we actually have to clear this stuff out. Taking these Dragoons would be nice. Again, we're maxed out, so we might as well try to take whatever we can. Extra Dark Archon. Are any of you close to having enough energy to even mind control? You just got enough. You're not quite there. But, like, again, we're at the point, because we're maxed out, we really should just try to take whatever we can. Okay, let's come on down here. It's happened. One of the passages has been restored. We need to find another side destabilizer and destroy it. The destabilizers are most likely going to be on our side, if I had to guess. And not Daelanar's. And since we're at max supply, I don't want to be making more probes. Do you see that Archon just casually walk by me? What a jerk.
Your probes are under attack.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Get away. I don't think he can. I don't think his move speed is fast enough to keep up. Let's go this way. I am concerned about Daelanar's base, so it's possible I might want to turn around. I don't know. Okay, get in there. Spinny Zealots can do a lot of damage, but not to our composition that we have here. I wonder if it's going to be on the other side, like it's going to be on Daelanar's side this time. These are just normal Colossi. I'd say let's try to take them. Oh, he's dead. Let me make a cut, because I haven't quick saved for a while. Okay, sort of back where I was, about to destroy the elevator control, Russian name thing. One of the passages was restored. We need to find another side destabilizer and destroy it. So I think because my army's already here, I'm going to try to push over here and at least destroy an enemy base. If there is another elevator, I think the idea is you leapfrog here, destroy a thing, then it'll make this bridge extend. I thought that this one previously was extending both of these, but that is not the case. Okay, how's this going? This is fine. Let's take Archons where possible, please. We need that frontline support. So I've got a good-sized army here again, and we're trying to work outside the boundaries of the supply cap, considering I'm focused mostly on using those Dark Archons. We're kind of short on energy. We have enough for 2 mind controls, which is fine. Again, given the amount of Archons we have, mind-controlled Archons to stand in the front. So this is where Tolaris died, so let's make sure we use our shields, and then I'll mind control stuff as we move on in. I was really focused on mind controlling when I really needed to be focused on making sure Tolaris just didn't die. So we'll keep him kind of in the back. As long as we keep giving shields and then moving in, that's good stuff. You stay in the back, you're expensive. Tolaris, don't. And then we'll try to take these. If we can. Kind of hard to, so I think we're just kind of... It's fine, we'll destroy them. I didn't want them anyway. Okay, so everybody move up here, then take Archons. Okay, great. Yeah, taking the Archons, Colossi, Immortals, all pretty key here. And then we've got the Reavers in the back that do that bonus damage versus structures, if I remember correctly. So this is good. For a second, I'm like, where's the control? It's because it's got to be further down here. So I could grab another... I could build another Colossus. I have enough Annihilators. I think I might just get some more Dark Archons. Just so that we can constantly be taking control of stuff as the time is right.
I'm here in the shadows.
Okay, cool. And then it's further down here. Did I build... I didn't need to build there. I need to build up in that direction. So the hardest part here is going to be as soon as we find the bridge control, we need to flee all the way back over here because Daelanar is going to be getting hit pretty hard. If we lose stuff in this upcoming attack, which we probably will, what I will likely do is just warp in some DTs with the available supply. I don't see much of a reason in building too many more zealots at this point, so I probably just won't. Okay, their Colossi don't light the ground on fire, so they're not nearly as scary, and I don't have enough energy, so we just have to auto-attack, and that's the way it is. Okay, so go ahead and go. Zip zoom in there and kill that one before it does too much damage. And with the sentries that double heal, that's actually a really good combo with our Archons. Okay, let's go. I'd love to take some Tempests or capital ships. Doesn't look like that's the case, though. None of that stuff is here. For Tolaris, we need some better frontline support for him. Just lots of zealots, I guess. Okay, we have to flee all the way over here because Delanar is going to get murdered. The second pass is restored. It leads directly to the artifact shrine. Tolaris, we cannot hesitate. We have to move on. Our troops will remain here and destroy the remaining enemy forces. Oh. Oh.
None shall break us.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Onwards and upwards, I say. Nice. Good lift. I'm glad he does that automatically so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, hero-only section to the end.
We await our charge.
I think I already quick-saved. I'll do it again just in case. I prolonged this mission way more than it needed to be. Kill all Laziats. How about this? Oh no, the Fallen are already at Talad. We have to make our path through them. Yeah, so let's kill the warp prisms, please. Delanar. Oh, he can't attack air. Okay. There we go. How did you... Hey, get out of here. How did you even get onto the ground? You were still warping it when I destroyed that thing.
We shall shield this world.
Okay. The Taldarian are too much. We will not be able to get through. Aha! Attack, brothers. Our Tenebril needs our help. Avalax? But how? Now is not the right time, Delanar. The Taldarian come without stopping, but we will keep their outer passage in the sanctuary as long as we can. Tolaris, then you have to go alone. I will help my brothers here to protect you from the Fallen. So this stuff is invulnerable, it looks like. Alright, let's just go. We gotta leave him behind. Go, my friend. We will delay the Taldarian as much as we can. Hurry up. The fate of the entire sector is in your hands. It always is, man. It always is. Okay, just constantly use Lightning Dash. Such a good ability. Okay, looks like we're there. We might have a boss fight with Taldarion now, our old mentor. Tolaris, I'm not surprised that you are here. How fitting. But why all this? The desire to get the artifact with any cost? You collaborated with the Taldarian to arrange this attack. After all, it was you who sent the signal using the Siling Spires from Demlis. Did Delanar not tell you what exactly these artifacts are? I'm sure he told you, but did not specify that both fragments of the Void Distorter are none other than the souls of the first masters of the Forged, a single tribe to which the Taldarian and Laziat once belonged. They held tremendous psionic power even after their death, so it was decided to imprison them in these fragments. And the one that unites both will receive the power that once belonged to the Masters. Imagine what could be done with this power if it could be bent to the will of the Daelaam. At the cost of the death of a whole tribe, the Taldarian do not even suspect the true power of these artifacts. For them, arriving at Talad is just an excuse to annihilate all the Laziat that you manipulated. Am I right, Executor? Yes, that's it, Tolaris, and I'm very sorry that you stand in my way. Stop it. Think about what you're going to do. Would the Daelaam condone doing this to their brethren? Enough. They will see the righteousness of my actions in the end. The fragment calls to me, Tolaris. It promises such great power. The artifact will belong to me. Even if it means probably killing you. I didn't read the rest. Okay. Boss fight.
Give us your command.
Ah! Ah! Get out of here. He's got a lot of HP. He's got a lot of HP, dog. What are these? Supporting the artifact barrier. I suspect, rather than killing him, I have to destroy these things, but I really don't know. No, they're not active yet. I think this is one where it's just probably stun him at certain times. Ow, ow, stop, stop, stop. Got him. I think he's like, he charges something up, and then you want to time a stun at the right time. Though I honestly don't know for sure. Not bad, Tolaris. It is pity that such a capable disciple turned away from his mentor. Hello? But it starts to bore me. Warriors, hold him up. Taldarion begins to draw energy from these crystals. I must destroy them, otherwise I will not stop him. Yeah, but... Oh, it's this one, I see. Is he healing? I see. Just lightning dash. No, stop calling these guys in, you jerk. So that gets his shields back, it looks like. This could be pretty tricky at this rate. Could be pretty tough. Just gotta make sure that we're... Okay, we do have some health regen. He appears to be stunned. You will pay for that. I'm sure. I'm sure I will. Where to now? Upper right. See, to me, it almost isn't worth killing these things. Just go straight for the crystal, because he's going to resummon them in any case, right? Just keep using lightning dash on the crystals. There we go. And then he's stunned for a while. That gives you a big opportunity to get some shields back, get some HP back, and deal some damage. The way that this is timed with his HP is pretty good. Oh, I thought he was invisible for a second. I was about to lose my shit. I think it's worth killing that. Okay, almost there. Almost there. I just want to make sure he doesn't warp in a second round of units, that's all. It may be based on his HP on when he decides to go to the next crystal. I don't know. This is going pretty well, though, I'd say. You will not stop me, Tolaris. I mean, we're doing a pretty good job now to stop you, buddy, so don't pretend. Okay, just keep slashing away, and then we just lightning dash to hit all the units instead of just... There we go. The fact that that does damage to the crystal, too, is a big deal. Lightning dash. Okay, he's just under halfway, though. That was a slower segment. Enough, it's time to end this. Well, I think that means maybe we need to move away, but I'm not sure. What's happening? I hear his whispers. He calls for vengeance, but you fool cannot understand him. Okay, I was going to say, can I hit him now or what? Yeah, I think you want to stun him out of channeling that. And that. Yeah, the stun seems extremely necessary. Ow. Ow. Okay, no problem. Oh, we got him. We got him. Storm yourself, you idiot. No, he's not gonna. All right, that's okay. One more of these... Oh, he zip-zoomed away. One more of these Shadow Blades, we would have been in better shape. Okay, be very careful. Avoid these as best we can. Come on. Come on, stop. Nope. Stun him. There we go. I could not. It is over. That was a fun boss fight. Well done. Brothers, did you succeed? What happened to the artifact? Taldarion is dead, and the second fragment of the artifact is here. It is strange, but no one of our enemies had the first fragment of the Void Distorter. The Taldarian must not have reached the planet Barlow. But I was sure that the Fallen did it. Tolaris, I'm afraid that someone has already acquired the first fragment. We need to get to your hierarch as soon as possible. Is this the cliffhanger? We cannot leave Talad yet, brothers. The Taldarian will destroy us. Brothers, take this shuttle and go to Ire. We will stay behind to draw the Taldarian away. That's why these Laziat folks, they should have just joined the Daelaam when they could. Unacceptable. I will not abandon you here, old friend. Delanar, your task is of greater importance. You must find the first fragment of the artifact and allies who are ready to help. Go and tell the hierarch about everything that happened here. I will not forget this, Avalax. Avalax. Entaro Adun, brother. Avalax. Hold him off, buddy. Yeah, our fleet is not looking too hot right now. For the Laziat. For Adun. For Talad. Oh, there he goes. Well, he took a lot of them out. Talad lies in ruins. The first fragment of the Void Distorter is lost. Avalax, the Thunderbolt's chief advisor and close friend, sacrificed himself and the remnants of the Laziat fleet to allow Tolaris and Dalinar to fly away from this planet, along with the second fragment of the artifact. The heroes are on their way to Aiur to tell the higher Artanis about everything that happened and warn about an imminent threat. The threat that will soon become a danger to all living creatures in the sector. Dalinar told Tolaris about the true nature of the artifact and that the souls of the Masters, imprisoned in each of the fragments, in fact, gives only false promises of power. They are just looking for a way to free themselves. But was the first fragment of the artifact really lost? Let's find out. Phobos. Somewhere on a moon on Mars. Is everything ready? Yes, Helidus. Samples are delivered and the artifact is ready for use. Good. You have no idea what it cost us. Now send all this to the underground laboratory and prepare the test chambers. It's time to complete the creation of a new, perfect weapon. Dude, we saved you. You fool. How dare you? Start the Project Imitator. How dare you? You piece of garbage. Okay, well, the second campaign of this series is in progress. It is not completed yet. There are a couple maps released. As usual, I like to wait until a campaign is released and then give it like a week or so to see if anyone else plays it, to give some feedback, see if there's an update, etc., etc. That's typically how because, I like to think, I have a decently sized audience. I want to make sure that you all are seeing the best product possible, as opposed to being the beta tester. I'd like to be the release showcaser. That's how I like to think of myself. That's not to say I won't beta test off camera and help some people out if they ask me. Not all the time, but sometimes I've done that in the past. But I'm just letting anyone know, because I've gotten a few messages from folks saying, hey, can you check out my maps? They're still in progress. I won't necessarily make videos for them. I'd rather make the videos when all is said and done. Obviously, I've not followed that in every instance. Annihilation I played as it was released, etc., etc. So I do make exceptions. It's not a hard and fast rule, but just kind of giving some context to my decisions on what I play. So I'm not going to be going straight into the next campaign of this series because it is not done yet. But it seems like the creators work at a relatively quick pace, and they did get these updates out really fast after they had seen my first few videos. And I quite like this campaign. I thought it was excellent, very polished. It felt kind of like Legacy of the Void in a way. I think maybe some more consistency with the upgrades between missions would be nice, though obviously they're really overpowered, so that would really change the fabric of some of the missions if you allowed the player to retain things like Zealot, Whirlwind, orbital assimilators for every mission, etc., etc. So even maybe creating some sort of narrative reason why these upgrades don't carry over. Like, hey, we found this stuff on Barlow, but we escaped to the shuttle, the portal, and we had to leave behind some stuff. Stuff like that. We escaped to the Laziat planet, and we had to leave behind certain technology. Something like that, It doesn't have to be super on the nose, but just something minor, because otherwise it feels a little inconsistent, but that's really a very minor thing. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. The text speed has been fixed. The difficulty felt fairly consistent. I liked that. The holdout section was pretty tough, and I think that that's actually been updated to be mildly easier, because that was part of what Zerlin left in one of his comments, was making sure that there was difficulty consistency. I don't think that holdout section was supposed to feel as hard as it was, but I also just did really bad. I just played really poorly in that specific instance. In any case, great job to all the people who were involved in this. I don't think this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the special thanks, which should have the list of folks who contributed to the campaign. But yeah, take a look at this list. Head over to SC2 Mapster. There's a download link in the description, as usual. Everything I play, people ask, where do I download this stuff? A lot of the time in my Warcraft 3 videos, it's always, always, always in the description. If one of the links are broken, though, feel free to tell me, and I'll try to update them. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.